Conservative actor James Woods continues to prove to be one of the few good ones left in Hollywood, and one of the things that I love so much about him is his fiery attitude. And like so many of us, he is sick and tired of all of the nonsense that continues to happen in our society, and he does not have any shame in calling it out, which is what I appreciate so much about him. And today he's not coming to play, my friends. He just got to the end of his rope on this entire woke issue in an absolutely major way, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this whole story and see what is going on. So a few days ago, we saw yet another sign of all of the woke BS that continues to happen, where HBO Max, which is now just called Max, added this absolutely stupid trigger warning to Blazing Saddles. If you guys don't know what Blazing Saddles is, it is an absolute classic of a movie. It is hilarious. There's a lot of just really spicy stuff in it that you would never find in a movie made today. And at the end of the day, it goes completely against all of the woke BS. So cancel culture has wiped entire films off the map, memory hold sitcom episodes, and coax programmers to warn viewers about selected stories. And we're seeing this happening more and more, where all of these woke elites out there are continuing to try to destroy anything that they don't like. Right now, they're starting it with simple things that are easy for them to say, like,
oh, this movie is racist, get rid of it, destroy it.
But it's going to get to the point where they will have complete control over everything, every story out there, if we let them. Other films have watched problematic scenes snipped out for our protection. It's all happened with few, if any, objections from Hollywood Inc. The trend gave rise to a phrase that should send chills up the spine of any self-respecting artist. They couldn't make that today. Yet, one film has remained untouched by cancel culture despite being both outrageous and uncompromising. In a way, it's the perfect example of a film woke censors would love to erase, but couldn't due to the film's fan base. Blazing Saddles. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And they decided to add this absolutely ridiculous trigger warning to it. And we actually have it pulled up here. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Stewart from Turner Classic Movies. You're about to watch a film from 1974 that many consider one of the greatest comedies of all time. From director Mel Brooks, it's Blazing Saddles. As the storyline implies, the issue of race is front and center in Blazing Saddles, and racist language and attitudes pervade the film.
So she basically gives you this entire lecture. It's ridiculous. It's like a 3-minute lecture about this movie, telling you why you, basically trying to convince you why you shouldn't like this movie, and how this movie is so bad. All of the controversial and problematic things in this film. James Woods is not messing around at all when it comes to this. So James Woods owns finger-wagging nitwit libs for being afraid of Blazing Saddles in perfect post. Today is the 50th anniversary of Mel Brooks' masterpiece Blazing Saddles. If you use one of the streaming services, this finger-wagging nitwit comes on first to ruin the movie by ranting at you about race, blah 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 blah. That's how good this movie is. It scares the libs. And, well, as we all know, and this is something that I've said many times, if you are doing something that is pissing off the woke, you're probably doing something right, okay? I think we can all kind of agree on that, right? So, they're afraid people might see that it's okay to laugh, and we all know the left can't have that. How much do we see them trying to destroy comedy all over the place these days? That is exactly what's happening. They're only happy when the rest of the country is as miserable and angry as they are, so they work very hard to keep us in that space. People are just sick and tired, man. People are done with the woke nonsense. People have had enough. People are sick and tired of seeing people like this coming on screen to lecture us about what we should or shouldn't watch. Bizarrely odd, as that movie is about the most anti-racist movie I can imagine, and it was a trailblazing for its time. Mel Brooks makes fun of every racial stereotype out there, and in so doing shows them for the absurdity that they are. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about what James Woods says here. He's had enough, I've had enough, and I'm sure you have as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.